Hello, Cece. How are you, darling? Thought we had more tractors than that. Hmm. I'm tired. I'm very, 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 very tired. But I'm here. I'm back on, so. Why do I have rye in my planter? Hmm. Oh, because I did a contract. Right, right, right. No, we're not gonna. I thought I had a planting contract. Hmm. I think this is herbicide over here. Gotta see. Herbicide. Herbicide. Okay, so I got herbicide. Isn't that what the contract is for? Spraying. Spraying with fertilizer or herbicide. Yep, 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 yep. Okay. Yeah, I saw you guys were all talking. I uh I was just too busy to answer or anything like that, so sorry. I'm glad to be home. Glad I went, but I'm glad to be home. Uh Hang on. I will send you something. sent you some pictures. I'll spray this field down here, make us a little more money. These contracts, like I said, they ain't very big on this map, so. Not like they are on Alma. But I do like playing on this Smoky Mountain map. I think it's pretty cool. But I have no idea why Walter wants me to spray a field where there's nothing at. So I just don't. Oh, well, I guess there is something here. I didn't think there was. Never mind. Actually, never mind. I think I'm the one that planted this. Because I believe this is rye. No, I planted the rye for Ben, didn't I? Yeah, it was for Ben. Well, I'm going to be on tonight, so. I'll be on tonight, so I'll be on most of the evenings, so. How'd my mouse go? There it is. Any other spraying? Fertilizing? Oh, shit. We need fertilizer. Consumables. Solid fertilizer. Probably 2 of them. Okay. No problem. Shit, this doesn't hold enough. Wait a minute, has this got a... Nope, certainly doesn't. I'll get this back to the farm and see if I got enough solid fertilizer to do Ben's field. Or Walter's field. But we needed to take our planter home anyway, so we'll be okay with that. And I started another farm. I started it Monday morning. I couldn't sleep, so I got up around midnight. I was going to have to get up at 3:30 anyways. So I got up around midnight and I started another farm in Brazil. And I'm going to be doing recordings on that in the off hours I have. In any off hours I have, I'm going to be doing recordings on that one. So, yeah, I got about 3.5 hours into the game, so I've got some things done. Where is our farm? Oh, yeah, we got to keep going this way, yeah. If I have to, I'll just buy fertilizer, solid fertilizer to have at the farm and fill up the spreader there. I think I have a fertilizer spreader on the farm. I don't know, I'll have to wait and see. I think I do. But I know I got enough money now that I'm going to set a farm shop thing. You ain't no farmer if you don't have a fertilizer spreader. How you doing, Ramjet? How you been, bud? I'm pretty positive I have a fertilizer spreader there on the farm, so I just have to check when I get there, you know. Like a hair on a biscuit. Ew. Okay, maybe I'm a liar. I do not see a fertilizer spreader. Shit. I've been buying our equipment little by little. Like we got a planter now, we have the little cultivator. I thought for sure I had a spreader here. Maybe I put it away in the barn. No, because this is a hay barn. I actually need to get rid of that and actually put up a regular barn. Because both of these are hay barns. Yeah, that's just a big barn. Back. Small barn. We're going to get rid of that. Because I want to put up some tools. Farm vehicle shop. So anything, any contracts we take, any equipment we lease, will pop up out here now. So, and we'll replace that barn with an actual shop here as soon as we can. But we need to either buy or lease a fertilizer spreader. So, let's look and see what we got here. Well, we're going to start small, everybody. Anything on the sale block today? Nothing that we need. How much fertilizer do we have? 1,100. I'm doubting that's going to get her done. How much will it cost? Oh no. 1,000 liters? Yep. We can afford that. Okay, where is this field? This one? I do believe so. Since it isn't the biggest fertilizer spreader in the world, but we're starting out small here because, well, that's what we got to do on this farm. We're doing contracts to pay for everything here, so it's not too bad of a spread. I mean, it only fills up at 300, and you know we haven't used 100 yet. We've done one swipe. This may take a little more than what I thought it would, but it's an $8,000 contract, so. Yeah, and you got to work your way up. You know, you can't just start with everything. I wish we could, but then it wouldn't be starting out as a starter farmer, you know. We just passed 200, so we're going to get a couple of swipes, a couple of up and downs on this field for every tank that we put in, so we'll have to fill up a couple more times, but hey, it's right across the road from our farm, so we can fill up right out of our fertilizer silo. I only bought 1,000 liters, and we had, I think, 1,100 in there already. So, you know, we got 2,000. We just passed the halfway point, so I mean, we'll probably get 4 swipes. 4 swipes of the up and downs, and then we'll have to go and fill up again. But that's just the way it is, you know. We can't get away from it. Like I said, I wanted to build a farm here, you know, not just have one handed to me. So, I mean, I could have chose the starter farm and had equipment and barns and everything from the beginning, but I wanted to make it tough, you know. Work for it, you know, as much as possible, so. I didn't want it to be a Riverbend Springs map or, you know, even the Alma, Missouri one, the contracts pay so much on that map that it's been decently easy for us to make money and buy equipment and everything else. So I wanted to make it a little difficult on us. So we'll shut her off there and refill. Hi, Jackie. That's lime. Fill up with another 300. This might get us there. You know, 600 liters may get us there. So. And it cost us 2,000 for the fertilizer spreader, which we needed one anyways. So I was eventually going to buy one, but I didn't want to spend all of our money on a big one. So we work our way up to that. So and I'm sorry for the days that everybody missed the face cam challenge Monday and well, so was it? Yeah, it was just Monday, wasn't it? So I'll add an extra day onto it at the end um, to make it fair, you know. It's not your guy. It's nobody's fault other than my own that I couldn't be here. So it's not, it's not any of the viewers' fault or any of the followers or the subscribers. It's none of y'all's fault. So it's definitely, that's all on me. It was personal business, and I wasn't here, and you guys shouldn't be penalized for that. And I know the Courseplay logo is in the way of, because I did download Courseplay early Monday morning, so when I was playing on Brazil, and I messed with it a little bit when I was on the Brazil map. Uh, I'm not sure I'm too shot with it, but I don't know. It'll be something I'll have to test out and try. And I mean, the AI did exactly what they were supposed to do. It generated the course and everything, but they kept running into stuff. So I got to learn to set the offset and everything for harvesters and all that stuff. I got to learn to do that, and like I said, I just don't know how to do that yet. So another $8,000 to us, and we'll just have to. We almost used the whole thing. So, and it's just a fertilizer spreader. It will not do lime. So I'm not worried about buying any lime or anything like that. But I got us back up to 41,000. I could buy the bigger spreader now, get rid of this one, unload the the fertilizer out of it, and get a bigger one. I don't think I need it right at the moment, so I'm not going to concern myself with it. Um, what other contracts do we have? Deadwood Farmland 21, which 28 is actually closer. So let's take that one, and then we'll visit field 28. And we will go and get this done really quick. See one of the trees right now. That's another $900 to us. Well, that ain't even one of them. All right. Okay. Like I said, this farm is all about making some money, buying the equipment, and then hopefully from the harvest, we can make enough money to buy some more land. have some better fields. But I did, because, you know, I invested the time to find all of the collectibles on Riverbend Springs. I was smart enough when I was doing all that to record it, so I'm going to be breaking it down in a video for anybody that wants to know where those collectibles are at. I mean, I'll guarantee you somebody's already done that, but I'm gonna do it too. Uh, we just, you know, somebody wants it, it's there. It'll be on my YouTube channel. So, it's another $1,800 to us. So we'll accept the contract. It's another fertilizer job, field 64, which means we're going to go across 3, 11, 12, and then 64 is right by 12. So. Oh, got to accept the contract or collect it, don't I? I guess I already did. Okay. I didn't think I collected that $900 contract because it never paid me. No, it did, because I was at 41,090. Now I'm at 41,990. It paid me. So, all right. Let's fill up here. I mean, anybody that doesn't want to watch the video, you don't have to. I'm just saying, I was smart enough to record it while I was doing it, so anybody that wants to make it quick, you know. Anybody that would like to make it quick, $250,000 in the game is more than welcome to use it. You know, there's 25 items at $10,000 a piece. It's $250,000. You get basically for wandering around the map and picking up some collectibles. So, but it's on Riverbend. According to other people, there are some more collectible items on other maps. I haven't done those yet, so I don't know about any of those yet. You know, like I said, anybody that doesn't want to use it, you don't have to. Like I said, I was thinking about everything, and I thought, man, this was kind of hard for me to do, and I know this map pretty well, so yeah, this may be a little difficult for some people. So I thought, well, I'll just go ahead and record all this. So. Because some of them are kind of in some tricky locations, so. Places you'd never think to look. Okay. Collect that contract. And I'm not going to do bins. Man, it's spinach. It won't take that long, but I don't have the harvester for it. So I do believe we're just going to go ahead and sleep and skip this into October, which I'm really hoping brings up some of David's contracts and some of Noah's, because they're some of the major field holders here on Smoky Mountains. At least on my playthrough, they are. I know it randomizes it for people, so. But our cornfield, I don't think it's going to be ready until. I'm going to say that's not going to be ready. Let me look at the map. Probably until November, so. Let's go ahead and sleep. And I like to get up kind of early. I don't like to be sleeping when I can be doing things. And that should pop some more contracts up. We can make some more money, get some better equipment, maybe another medium-sized tractor. I don't know. We're just going to have to wait and see. So, yeah, I don't think our corn's going to be ready until next year. And there's only one contract popped up, so. Oh, wait a minute. Ready to harvest. Ours is ready to harvest. Holy crap. Ready to harvest. Cotton. Cotton. Of course you'd have cotton, Walter, you dick. Red beets. Cotton. Alfalfa. Field grass. Corn. So Walter's going to have a corn harvesting contract. This is cotton, and I don't have a cotton picker, so I can't do any of those. All right, so that's where that is. But ours is ready to harvest, so let's get going on this. And I like this header because it folds, and I could drive around with it and not have to worry about anything. So I just love these folding headers. They're awesome. I think they're great. They're not the biggest, they're not the widest, but they're very cool. The harvester unfolded. Turn her on and kick her in gear. not yielding the greatest, but the headlands generally don't yield the greatest. So look at that corn. That's tall. I mean, it's a good crop. It's 90% now. That's great. Look at that. And look at the inside of this freaking thing. I keep saying it's like a fucking space station in here. And now that I have Courseplay on, I could get the white hook to the trailer and have the AI start and bring the trailer over to me. But I'm not going to just yet. I want to get these headlands done. Once my partner in crime gets back, we'll harvest this together, find out when we're going to sell it. That's in the orange and yellow. I'm not liking that. I'd rather see it in the light green and the green, which would mean we'd be in the hundreds instead of the 75%. Ugh. Only a 75% yield. I'm not liking that too much. But I didn't plant this crop. I bought this field. The field came with the farm when I bought the farm, so I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. If anybody just had problems with the stream, let me know, because it just gave me a ding in my headset saying that we dropped a frame. So if your stream is shut off or something like that, let me know. I'm not sure why it's been doing that here lately, but it has, so. Well, at least I know Twitch is still running. Because CC heard me, so. You know, and we're this close. Is YouTube still on? Did you even have that pulled up? Sorry, you got to get going. Get going, and when you come back, if you could pull that up and let me know. Because I know sometimes when it lags, YouTube shuts down completely. There, it just dropped another frame again. I don't know what's going on here, but... Wait a minute. I bet I know what's wrong. The game had a sizable update today, so give me a second. Nope, that's still all good. It's all still good. So if YouTube is having a problem, I apologize. As I said, I don't know why it is acting this way today. It's been acting this way for a few days. So, thank you, CC. Thank you, darling. Oh, no, this... Oh, is he? Ah, darn it. And I don't have multi-stream chat pulled up. I am so sorry, Farmer. It is up now. I don't know why it's skipping frames. Yes, it is Tuesday, so... Tuesday is generally a bad day for anybody that uses Steam because they're trying to push their updates on Tuesdays. So, yeah, like I said, it's probably Steam. They do every Tuesday, they do an update to their server, and I don't know why they choose Tuesday to do it, but they do. So, and it's probably actually the fog that's doing it, because it's asking more of the graphics. But, we'll survive through it. We've survived worse. I've already gotten one headland done, so we're just going to continue on here. Hey, Farmer, how are you? It's good to see you. Sorry I've been away for a couple of days. Well, I guess I was here Sunday. I just wasn't here yesterday. And I do apologize to everybody. It wasn't intentional. It was just, you know, actual real-life business that I had to handle, and got to make the money to pay the bills so you can have your fun, you know. But I can give positive outcomes from my trip. New machine was purchased for the business, and it's going to make the business a lot more profitable than what it has been in the past. So, a new pre-hauler, as some people call it, but a forwarder was purchased. So, just lucky that, you know, somebody had the funding to help finance it. So, it was money well invested and money time, you know, time well spent. So, yeah, it's the fog. I'm going to guarantee you that. It's the fog that's pulling on the graphics, making it skip around frames a little bit. Hang on a second. Let me check something real fast. And if you're doing what I think you're doing, that's what I thought. You are going to pause until I turn you back on. So, yeah, you know, the money, the business will be far more profitable for it, and it was a very good investment. It was agreed upon by myself and the other party that's making this huge investment. So, that it was probably for the best. So, I get to 99. Yep, I'm going to stop. Arm out. Get the little tractor, hook it to the grain trailer. Well, don't make yourself late, hun. I don't know, when you get back, I might come join you on your map. We're always playing on my maps. Oh, that's awesome, farmer. Yes, I am a logger. So I went and purchased a pre-hauler, a forwarder, so it's a lot newer than the one I have. The one I have is a late 80s model Franklin, and I went and bought a 2004 Timberjack 1410B, a big one. So, give me better lifting capacity, you know, better there everything for us. So, I'm glad that, you know, like I said, the man that invested, which is my father, I'm glad he thought it was a good idea too and wanted to go forward with it and do it and get it done. And he had the money. And all right, CC, if you're a multiplayer, I'll join you when you get back. The time you get back, I should have Smoky Mountains all harvested, so we'll know what our profit's going to be for the year. And didn't get it all, but we'll get these two headlands done. And check something, see if there's any other contracts popped up. Oh, there is. Deadwood harvesting, $13,000 for that. And I could have an AI harvest ours while I am harvesting that, and I lose 800 bucks. So it's still going to be $12,000 to us. So I don't know, how much time do I have on that? 16 hours. It's not going to take 16 hours for me to harvest this. So yeah, I could definitely do both. But that's cool, farmer. You actually have your own vegetable farm. What do you grow? That's awesome. So you have your own farm. I dreamt of having my own farm my entire life. Oh, that's cool, man. Yeah, we're one of the few independent loggers still around our area. So uh, most everybody else folded up, and we actually run a logging company and a sawmill here. So we do custom. We cut, custom lumber for people, for furniture makers and things like that. And well, yeah, but I meant what kind of vegetables do you grow? I mean, you could grow all kinds of stuff being a vegetable farmer. You could grow potatoes, you could grow uh, beets, you could grow carrots, parsnips, you could grow almost anything being a vegetable farmer. Veg- I love that though, Ram. Vegetables, duh. Oh, no, 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 no. Swung myself too far to the left. I was in Pennsylvania in May. I drove through there. My uncle walks the Appalachian Trail every year, and I went through Pennsylvania to take him out to uh, Harper's Ferry, which you have to go through Ohio. Uh, see, what was it? Ohio, West Virginia, Pennsylvania, Maryland, and then back into West Virginia to get to Harper's Ferry. If you're coming from where I'm at, so I'm betting being out in Pennsylvania though, being a vegetable farmer, it's probably I don't know if it's a root vegetable or not. If it's a root vegetable, it's probably either carrots or potatoes. I grow all sorts of stuff from tomatoes to potatoes, peppers, broccoli. Oh wow, that is awesome! That's great. Yeah, I had a goat farm for several years, goats and chickens. I raised meat goats, not dairy goats. I raised meat goats because in the area where my farm was, we had a huge population that loved goat meat. So I raised meat goats. Of course, time I had that farm, I had little ones. I had kids, young kids that would get attached to them. That was always a hard day. When somebody come to buy a goat and the kid had got one of the kids had gotten attached to it. Jesus, look at that fog. Smoky Mountains for sure. We are definitely Smoky Mountain farming. Look at that. Now that is a screenshot. Oh yeah, that one too. That's gonna make a great thumbnail. Hey, hey, baby girl, how are you today? You keep everybody happy on Farming Sim while I was gone? Oh yeah, animals are a handful, farmer. They're a handful. They are a constant care. It's like having adding more children to your family. Because they are a constant care. But, you know, the it's always fun to raise animals. I always thought it was, so frustrated also, but also good. Spent time with hubby and kids all weekend. Well, that's cool. Oh, look at that one. I just keep taking more and more screenshots for thumbnails for YouTube. We'll get down here. We're going to probably be around 95% when we get to the end. My mouse and keyboard stopped working, so I got to order a new one. Yay. She got so mad she broke her mouse and keyboard, I think. Why did it just quit working? Did you do an update or something like that, or every time you turn it on, it just turns back off? You got wireless stuff, didn't you? Wireless anything is the worst you can do to a computer. Oh, you've had it for 4 years? Oh, well, the any kind of updates the computer had, it's probably not compatible with it. Okay, we're gonna check. Oh man, look at that. Those are big contracts. Let's look at prices of corn right now. Hey, caramba, it's at its lowest. So we're not selling right now. We'll wait till January. Yeah, wireless is not good for PC. It's just not. I'm a firm believer that it's not. A physical update to it. I take it that that means you beat the crap out of it. Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad that worked out for you. Hmm. Like I said, when I started out, that's where I bought almost everything. You know, start out small and work your way up. That's the best way to do it. That's always been my thought on any kind of, you know, switch over, because you're switching over from console to doing PC. So you definitely want to start small and work your way up. So that's why I said start there at that Goodwill store. Get your stuff there. It is so much cheaper. Yeah, it's used, but who cares? If you pay $8 for something and you use it for 6 months and then it blinks off on you, so what? You got your money back out of it, you know? There you go. Always search for the positive. Don't dwell on the negative. This harvest is actually not going as bad as I thought it was going to be. I mean, yeah, everything's in the yellow, which means it's in the 80% 80 percentile on, you know, yield. I mean, for a field that I didn't plant, that I didn't fertilize, that I didn't lime, I mean, it definitely could have been much worse. So, Shigler! I always know when it's Shigler because he does the goofy yell along with the bonanza thing, and I think it sounds friggin' amazing. Hello, Shigler. How are you today, brother? Hang on, everybody. I have a knock at the door.
Good luck, and don't fuck it up.
Well, we're boned.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
They call me Cuba Pete. I'm the king of the rumba beat. When I play the maracas, I go chick chicky boom, chick chicky boom. He's just standing there, menacingly.
Oh no!
Let's go already!
I am sorry, everybody. I had a visitor, so I'm sorry. I apologize. Shiggy shiggy. I'm back to it now. I'm so sorry.
We're tiny, we're toony, we're all a little loony. And in this cartoony, we're invading your TV. We're comic dispensers, we crack up all the censors.
That has got to be Miss Geo. How are you? As I keep apologizing, everybody, I'm so sorry I wasn't here last night. Like I said, you know, work took priority, so you're alive. Hey, I'm feeling the same way after all the hours I just spent inside of a pickup truck. I'm feeling the same way. I'm alive, at least. I'll put it this way. I was so far north in Michigan, I could have took a boat ride and been in Canada. That's how far north I went. You know, the dealership I went to, oh shoot, we're full. Oh no. No, no, no. Oh, oh no. The, the game update. Oh no. No. No, today's the game had an update today from Steam through Steam, and it turned crop destruction back on, and I've had that off for a while. So I just drove tracks right through my own field. Great. How you doing, Shigler? How you been, brother? Did you get my picture? You get my pictures? Oh, you did? I'm sorry. Like I said, I didn't have my phone on me. I was outside talking. What do you think of that new toy? Let's see. It's almost 6, so I'm going to guarantee that this game is about to really irritate me for the day because Steam is going to update. Well, baby girl, you've literally seen your husband run one just like that. He ran the one on my logging, my forestry thing. Remember that? On my logging one? Literally almost the same model. Yeah, it's literally almost the same model. So, Welcome in, everybody, and welcome back, and everybody in the play games. So, it was worth the trip. Like I said, it was worth the trip. I hate that I missed being here for, for a stream, and I didn't get to stream as long as I wanted to on Sunday for everybody, but of course Sunday was Father's Day, so a lot of people were busy anyways for Father's Day, so. I hope all the fathers out there and the moms that are more like fathers had an extremely good day. Yeah, yeah. Yep, I seen you in there, buddy. Thank you for being there. Thank you all for being here every time that I'm streaming. It means the world to me. It means I'm. Oh, I know you did. I saw you jump in and say hi, and I thought, man, it's Father's Day. She got a lot going on. So, well, no, it was a good day, and it was a good stream. I had fun. I wish it could have been longer, but like I said, I had to get to packing and get to bed. And we're just about done harvesting our only field. Oh, you did? Thank you, Shigler. Oh, I see that. That's awesome, brother. Thank you very much. I'm sorry that I was outdoors. I was trying to keep up with any streams that were on while I was gone last night, but didn't always have internet. And the Days Inn we stayed at didn't have Wi-Fi in it, so. And I'm just not getting my uh, not getting my notifications for some reason from Twitch when everybody's on. So, which is very annoying to me because I have everybody's turned on, so I know when everybody is streaming. Okay, so for the looks of it, we got about 4,200 liters of corn off of our only field that we have. Because like I said, this is the only field that came with the farm when I bought it, so. Right now, I think it'd be worth about, well, I don't even know what it'd be worth right at the moment. I haven't really checked yet. But we'll pull this out of the way. Nothing that we need in the sale block, so no need to look in there. There's a pretty big harvest contract we could do. corn, so we could use all of our equipment to do it. But man, it is a long ways away because we're way up here compared to being down there. So I could borrow this stuff for $800. Wouldn't have to buy nothing or use any of our stuff. That may be the way I go. So what are we at? Where are we at money wise? $43,000. So, and we have 41,600 and something. And in January, it's going to be worth about $70,000. So maybe 80 at the most. So, I mean, 43,000. Not enough to buy anything around here. We would have to drive to 22, right? Contracts on 22? Yes. So, I mean, it's just down the road, literally. Uh, it's only 10 acres. What is the size of our field? Our field. Okay, hang on here. It's worth the money to buy that. We can look at this field. Our field doesn't tell us how big our field is, which is very strange. Huh. Why is it not showing us how big our field is? Field's 6 acres. So we had to dump what? Twice. And we would be going where? To the farmer's market. So we'd be going from here to here? No. To here. We're going from there to there. We can take this road to get there. Yeah, let's take the contract. Why not? It gives us another $13,000, so. So I'm already in this tractor. So we're just gonna drive. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Go back, go back, go back, go back, go back. Oops. You have to be lined up at least kind of straight. And we're gonna cut across some friendly farmers' fields. At least we hope they're friendly. Oops, we should have went this way. So the harvester will go right through there. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it gives me the tells me when people are on, but a lot of times it doesn't. It just doesn't tell me when people are on. I don't understand it. So we're going to set up. Yeah, we'll set up about right here. But we'll make some money on this contract. "20 miles an hour as fast as she'll go." But that's plenty fast enough to get over there, get this contract done, make us another, $13,000, get us in the $55,000 range, make us some money. I think I'm gonna make a wide pass while I unfold the header. Whoa, gotta be able to see here. There we go. Okay. Cut that corner a little too sharp, missed that outer edge. Want to be sure we get it all, especially on contracts. You want to be sure you get every single thing. I know that's an annoying view, but because, like anything that goes over what I like to call their quota, you get paid for it. So it's just extra that comes to you. And this headland is not yielding that great, so I think we'll be able to make it around. I'm going to make it around once, empty, and then do the second, and then empty again, and then we'll start the up and downs. We'll do the long passes first, and then we'll do the short ones. We're doing pretty good on all of our other farms, so I'm just itching to get this one like really going, really good. So that's why I chose to play this one tonight. I don't think we played it enough to really get ourselves a good start. We've been so busy with Alma, Missouri, and Riverbend Springs that we really haven't given this one the attention it deserves, I feel like. So come on there, Big Booty Judy. You gotta grab it all. Well, that's why I took the contract here, was to make us some money. It's going to make us another $13,000, and hopefully we can afford to, with doing these harvest contracts, and everything else, I'm hoping we can make enough money to buy ourselves a couple more fields. Like I said, I just don't think we've been spending enough time on the Smoky Mountains playthrough to really show off the map, and it is a great map. It really is. So I'm having a blast on this playthrough. I'm so happy Ramjet, you know, uh, told us about this map. You know, because I had no idea that they had come out with a new map. So thankful to Ramjet for telling us about it. You're free to join in anytime you want, CC. If you want, you can run the harvester or you can run the grain cart. It's totally up to you, whatever you would like to do. We're going to go ahead and just straighten this off. And we're going to back up, grab that. I did clear out trees on mine, made another road to my farm. Well, that's cool. And I'm sure everybody was super excited to watch another episode on the, well, it's 6 o'clock, CC, so Steam may be fighting you a little bit. Steam is down, well, that means mine's about to cut out, so. So if the stream cuts out, everybody, I apologize. Like I said, Tuesday is Steam update day, so if the game cuts out on me and Steam shuts down, give me, you know, 5 or 10 minutes and we'll have everything back up and running. I don't know how true it is, but I read a thing on X that says everybody's upset because the Steam console unit is going to be more than the other consoles. I don't know if that's true or not. It's just an article I read, which it would not doubt me because, you know, Steam's kind of got a corner in the market now with, you know, offering, you know, PC games on console. So, I mean, they kind of got a niche market there, so they can charge whatever they want. Tuesdays are the only days I wish I was still playing on console. Because the update and the time that they choose to update and everything is just annoying to me. But I get it, you know, just the way it is. So I don't know why my Steam is still working and CC's is down. But I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. Normally mine is down and everybody else is like, hey, where'd you go? So... Oop, mine's starting to lag a little bit. So I'm assuming mine's about to shut down too, so... If it does shut down, I apologize. Like I said, there's nothing I can really do about it. So, but I do apologize. So, get it back up and going as fast as we can. Did you sign out of Steam and then back into it? Just asking. I know you know to do that. I was just asking. I will say I'm going to be on here for a little bit longer, and then once Baby Girl and Shigler, I'll jump over to the other game. I'm going to go join them for a little bit. I'm going to be on here for a while tonight. I'm just going to, it's going to be, a couple different streams. So there'll be this stream, and then there'll be another stream after it. So, but like I said, I do not stream Call of Duty anymore, but I still enjoy playing the game with my friends. So. Well, like I said, I don't stream it anymore. I stream Farming Simulator. I stream Dead by Daylight. I think I'm going to get it back into streaming Minecraft. So, I do miss playing Minecraft. So, and literally, I have farms on Minecraft I haven't taken care of for months. So, I have a huge greenhouse on Minecraft I haven't taken care of in months. I'm assuming it's all dead now. So, the Minecraft's not like this game. It continues on even when you're not there. So. Well, once I get a message from Baby Girl and Shigler saying they're both on, I'm going to switch games, go play with them for a little bit. I miss playing game with my friends. I get to play Farming Simulator with Baby Girl all the time, but I don't get to play games with Shigler that much anymore because he's a Call of Duty player and I haven't been on there in a while, so I feel bad about it. Uh-oh. Well, that ain't good. Hopefully their update didn't crash the entire server out. My game never missed a beat. I mean, it lagged a little bit, but I mean, it literally didn't miss a beat. So that's weird. But it's only 20 after. It could still shut my game down, so. But I do want to thank Az for letting me know where I could get course play at. I am figuring it out. Like I said, I tested it on my Brazil map, and it probably didn't affect me because I shut down my my cloud syncing. I shut it down, so it's probably why it did not affect me. Grab this little pieces over here, and then we'll get back to another long up and down. That is very weird. That is very weird. That it's acting like that and it just won't let you log in. Yeah, I shut my cloud sync off because it was what was making me drop frames. Because this game is always updating its cloud save. You know, the maps, the everything. It's always doing that. So I always, you know, I generally remember to shut it off. I didn't tonight. That's why I dropped some frames and had some issues. But we're just about done harvesting here. I guess I'm going to have to run that grain cart over to the farmer's market, empty it. Probably be 2 loads off this farm. The yield is not that great. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and we're going to go ahead and empty out. Fill this cart up, take it over, dump it off. We'll make sure we get it up to 100%. Okay, so we're going to have to dump off some more when we get back, so. Yeah, we definitely need a McCormick. We need a bigger tractor. So. Yes, you. Yes, you. Sorry, everybody. Oh, I forgot to mute. My bad. I'm so sorry. We'll run over to the farmer's market, offload this. Got 2,000 liters in here. Probably going to be 2.5 loads, I'm going to guess. Get out of the field, back on the hard ground. It shouldn't be too much to get over to the farmer's market. Dump this off, get paid. Make us some money. I could probably sell the white and have enough money to buy a McCormick. All right, let me look. wouldn't suggest running Steam in offline mode. Anything you do is not going to be backed up. It's not going to be saved. So I wouldn't suggest doing that. I mean, you can. I've done it before, but you got to make sure. And you know what? CC, turn your cloud sync back on. No, I'm just not moving. I'm not doing anything. I'm not moving at all. I'm sitting still. I was looking at your text, so I stopped moving. Now I'm moving again. No, no, don't sign into Steam. Turn your sync on for your cloud. Don't sign into Steam. It's on your PC. It may not be letting you in. Yeah, it may not be letting you in because the data is not on your cloud. I don't know if that's right or not. It could be. It might not be. I don't know. But Steam never did anything for me tonight. I don't know why. Maybe because I went through and updated everything earlier. I don't know. Just a thought. I may be completely wrong. I don't know. It's just a thought, hun. Am I at the right spot? I want to make sure I'm at the right spot. I've done this before. Do a delivery, and I'm at the wrong friggin' spot. Nope, it's it. We're right here. Contract's going up. And a big fat lady just walked right through my trailer. %36% transported, so I went to the right spot. So good. Good. And I could set oh, is it raining? Aw, shit, I can't harvest in the rain. Okay, what's the weather looking like? 1300, it's gonna stop. One o'clock, it's gonna stop. Yeah, the Steam update might have not been saved. So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe that's what's wrong. I don't know. I'm hoping that's what was wrong. And you can get on. Well, at least on this map it shows the rain. Hey, Blue. Yeah, we got to go down around the corner to get to the cornfield we're harvesting. Really? Now how the hell am I on? That's weird. Baby girl, are you having problems with steam? The joint in my pinky and injured the soft tissue. Oh no, Blue. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. That sucks, man. I'm sorry you got hurt, man. Oh yeah, her keyboard and mouse pooped out on her, didn't it? Yeah. Did you get hurt at work or what? Oh, damn, dude. Well, really, all it does, harvesting in the rain, is give you a lower yield. I don't care if Walter gets a lower yield. I don't care. Walter can get a lower freaking yield then. I don't care. It's a contract. It's not that much lower. Hell, it was like 78%. Now it's 77. It's less by 1%. I think I'll go ahead and harvest. Not my field. I don't care what the yield is. I got a contract and I'm going to complete it. That's all there is to it. Well, let me tell you what, Blue. You're not the only person in the world to get mad and do something like that, so don't worry about it, bud. As long as you're not permanently injured, you're okay. It's a lesson learned in life. You learn that inanimate objects hurt when you hit them, and not to do it again. You learned a life lesson, brother. Nope, ain't got a clue, Ram. What you got? Holding it out when you drink. Well, yeah, I could see that. I could see that. See, I can't see it being down for very long. I just can't. There's too many people that depend on Steam, and what doesn't make any sense is it didn't do it to me. Normally, I'm the first one it does it to, and everybody else is like, well, crap, it's Tuesday. It didn't do anything to me this time, and I'm like, huh? That don't make no sense. Oh, Jesus. Well, the fact is, CC, I had my computer set to where the cloud sync is shut off for 24 hours. If there's a bug in the update, that's probably why I'm still playing and you're not, because I didn't do the update. And I don't mean the cloud sync on Steam, I mean the cloud sync on my PC. I have it shut off. Because I knew it was Tuesday and it was going to screw with me. So I just shut it off. So apparently there's a bug in their update this week. And I just skirted by because I'd gotten tired of the cloud sync affecting my game. Your cloud sync on your PC was already on, wasn't it? Yep. I got lucky I didn't get the bug that's in their patch or whatever because I've got the cloud sync shut off. Yeah, you got to shut that stuff off on Tuesdays. I was playing, harvesting our field, and I kept dropping frames, and I'm like, oh, that cloud sync is on. Because I shut my PC down because I knew I wasn't going to be here yesterday. And when I turned the PC back on, the cloud sync came back on, so... I am going to do another swipe this way, just to freaking get rid of this so I have enough room to turn when I do these up and down. Shigler's loading up. All right. 10 minutes, I'll be there. We're not leaving that behind. Don't leave anything behind on contracts. Never leave anything behind on contracts. You get paid for the overages for what their quota is to take to wherever they're selling it at. So you want to make sure you get every single last bit of the crop off the field before you haul in the last load. Haul in every single bit, you know, harvest every single bit before you haul in the loads that you have. We've learned that, me and CC have. This crop is actually pretty good. I mean, it's yielding in the 77s, but that's what it's been the whole time. So, I mean, the yield has not dropped. You know, I mean, it's hit 78 a couple of times, but for the most part, it's been, you know, 75, 76, 77. So, I mean, we're not losing that much here harvesting this in the rain. And like I said, it's a contract. I don't care what his yield is. It's not my field. I did my field first. So CC, I would shut it down, shut your PC down, and let it wait. Wait a few minutes. Log out of Steam, shut down, and wait a few minutes before you try to start back up. They may have already put a patch in to fix it, but yours is running, so they can't do anything. There you go. There you go, darling. I want to finish harvesting this field, and then I will be over there. Like I said, because I wasn't here Monday, tonight's stream's going to run a lot longer than normal. So, when I come back and the stream comes back on, everybody, we're going to be back at Alma, Missouri, because we have our own cornfields to harvest over there. But I wanted to make sure we'd made some progress on this map before, you know, anything else. So, and I really love this map. I do. I love this map. It is amazing. You know, and I want to throw it out there again. Ramjet, thank you so much for telling me about this new map that they had come out with. It is amazing. It's awesome. I love it. Thank you so much for telling me about it. And anybody that is a follower, a subscriber, Ramjet is on Twitch, and he streams farming as well. So anybody in here that follows, that is subscribed on YouTube, if you got a Twitch, go over and find the Ramjet on Twitch and drop him a follow. He really deserves it. I have no idea what you're talking about. Look, listen to the modesty in his voice. That sounds great, CC. I'm going to do this harvest. I'm not even going to move the harvester. I'm just going to leave it here. And then, like I said, more like idiocy if you ask my wife. Yeah, I don't think so there, buddy. Ramjet is an amazing streamer. He's fun to watch. He's active with his viewers, with his chat. So, any of the followers, any of the subscribers on YouTube, like I said, if you have Twitch, go over and find the Ramjet. Actually, if you're here on Twitch, just click on his name. And you can click the follow button. He's a great guy. He's fun to play games with. He's fun to chat with. And he puts on a heck of a stream. So, see, that's what makes it fun to chat with him. He can be a bit sarcastic, but it's fun. It's fun sarcastic, not like belligerent sarcastic or anything like that. Nah, he's just a great streamer to watch. Yo, got me confused with the other dude. Well, yeah, everybody likes them, CC. Nobody really likes me very much, so. And you're an unknown. You haven't been around long enough over there. As I said, and coming up on 3 hours, which is what I planned for, about a 3-hour stream. And then I'm going to jump over on Call of Duty with CC and Baby Girl and Shigler, which Baby Girl and Shigler are streaming over there. So if you would, jump over there and give them a view, drop them a like or a follow. That'd be awesome. They would really enjoy that. And like I said, I don't stream that anymore, but I still like playing the game with my friends. I'm going to jump over there and play with them for a little bit, and then this stream will continue because there'll be another stream after this. So, like I said, I feel I owe it to everybody for not being here yesterday. So this is kind of going to be a double stream night. So anybody that can jump in and watch, I'm assuming it's probably going to be 8, 9 o'clock Eastern time. Well, let's see what time it is now. It's not even 7 Eastern time. You should jump on my farm for a minute to see what I have done. Then we can jump on yours if you want to. Oh, when we come back? Well, my plan was when we come back, we'll just go to yours. I would love to stream to everybody what you've been up to and what you've been doing. Yeah, that was my plan. I thought about going to Alma, and then I thought, no, we'll jump on Cece's farm and show everybody what she's been doing, what she's up to. If I was jumping on CC, we wouldn't be streaming it. Okay, bad words, bad words, bad words, bad thoughts. Okay, so we're right here. Keep this stream PG rated. Well, my streams are listed as 18 plus. So, I try not to curse in them and scream and hoot and holler a lot, but that's why I don't stream Call of Duty anymore, because it's all I do over there is get mad at people. So, no, not really, but, you know, still. I don't stream it because I don't want my viewers to have to watch that. You know, it's just so terrible anymore. With you know, the negativity and everything. Like I said, I love the gameplay and I love playing the game with my friends. Not so much on the fact that, you know, they let them get away with so much stuff over there nowadays, you know. Oh, when I first started streaming, it was all about PG. I was watching my language, everything. You know, it was all about keeping it PG and trying to make it family oriented and everything, and that just did not work. I don't know why. 'Cause I really like this to be for everyone, but it nah, I'll be done here real quick. Sun's about to come out. I probably only got one more tank left here. A bunch of shorts and and then a couple of long, well, not even long anymore because I already did all the long ones. And considering it's raining and I'm harvesting, yeah, his yield is going to be down. But like I said, it's in the 77s, which is kind of better than his headlands were. His headlands were in the 75s, so I'm just trying to get this done, and then I'm going to jump over there, which means I'm going to end the stream. And then, like I said, a couple hours over on COD, playing with Shigler and Baby Girl. And then, no, thank you for offering. Thank you. And then we'll be right back on farming. We'll be on CC's farm on, where is Harvest Valley? That's where you're at? So we're going to be on Harvest Valley when we come back? Okay, we'll be on Harvest Valley when we come back. Map I've actually never played on before. We tried playing on it with Baby Girl, but we couldn't get anything to actually spawn for us, so. You know, she started out with the starter farm and everything literally did, like, spawn the equipment and everything, but there was no house, there was nothing. So it was really weird. So I bet I don't even get another full tank out of this CC, so within 5 minutes I'm probably going to be done here. 5-10 minutes at the most, and I'll be over there. I just have to, like I said, I got to finish this last little bit here. 2 swipes. There'll be, you know what? I'll do the one long down, and then I'll do the short up, and we'll offload, into the trailer. That's funny, Ram. It don't matter how many times you say it, it's still funny. The poor hallway. Uh, do this last long, and then we'll do the small short, and then this contract will be done. We'll have everything harvested. And if you've done any harvest contracts, it shows 80% completed until you haul everything in. Just the way it is. So, I don't know why there's so many weird lines on here. Maybe course play is messing with it. I don't know. So, yeah, 71%. So, we'll offload this, haul it in. We'll get paid, and then, like I said, we're gonna change games for a little bit, and then we'll be right back after, like I said, a couple hours. We'll be back, and we'll start the stream back up again at that point. But I do not, like I said, I absolutely do not and will not stream Call of Duty ever again. If they would take better care to, keep people from talking the way they do and everything in there, I would stream it again, but it's just not, they're not taking care of it all anymore, so they've kind of given up on it, so. But I tell you what, I love these foldable headers. I don't care what anybody says. I love these foldable headers. Okay, so we got 79% in the trailer. Let's see, we're at 80% and 70-some percent. So we're going to haul this in. We're just going to leave the harvester where it is. We'll pick it up when we start Smoky Mountains back up tomorrow. I think this week is going to be more about Smoky Mountains than it is anything. So we'll be back on Smoky Mountains again tomorrow night. Hey, you ain't the boss of me. I got to take this to the farmer's market, and then I'll be there. But no, yeah, it's like I said, I think this week is going to be more about Smoky Mountains than yeah, right. But yeah, this week is going to be more about Smoky Mountains map because I feel like we haven't given it that the attention it's due. I mean, it's really due some attention. So, why won't it let me put the cover on? Oh well. I'll haul this in, and we'll probably get maybe $3,000 extra because the yield was low. And then, like I said, there's going to be another farming stream, a late one tonight, probably around 9 or 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I hope everybody can come back in for that one. We're going to be on CC's farm then. This is a collaborative farm between me and ZC. This Smoky Mountain farm is. I mean, most of the maps we have going are right now. What did we make? Yeah, we made $3,000 extra. So this tractor can sit right here at the farmer's market with the trailer. We're going to collect our contract, save the game, and then this first portion of the stream is going to be done for the night. And then, like I said, when we come back, we're going to be on CC's. So look there, we're up $59,000. So, you know, I'm happy with that. So we're going to save this. And then that's going to be it for this stream, everybody. And we'll be back on later tonight. So I hope everybody can join us for that. Like I said, we'll be on CC's map. And I bet we're going to have a blast on that map. Because she's been working very hard on that map. So we'll see y'all this evening in the next stream. I love y'all. Thank you all for being here. And we'll see y'all next time.